everybody. We're in the city of brotherly love. Had a great cheesesteak earlier this afternoon. Now ready to watch the Flyers in this sea of orange here on the ice tonight. Two teams looking starved for a win, and we are set to go. The Flyers kick things off by winning the opening faceoff, and here we go. Sends it in on the attack. Quick feed to Tanner. The Leafs will play it in their own end. Toronto's moving it into the offensive end. The Leafs have it behind the net. Toronto's got the puck in the corner. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Sanheim. Tucked into the cross side. Toronto's looking to break out of their own end. Quick pass across to Tavares. He's got that one. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. We're still in the early stages of this period. Still looking for our first goal. The Leafs take possession on the faceoff.
What a great job of tracking the puck. Not one, but two consecutive saves.
They take possession as he locks them up off the faceoff. Puck moved over to Samoa. Great hits on way in the neutral zone by Watt. Takes the puck and will retreat back to his own end. Takes the pass. With possession along the wall. Trying to come up with a huge defensive play to get this puck out of his own end. And there's the whistle, icing the call. Nearing the midway mark of the period. The game is still scoreless. The Leafs win the draw and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone.
Puck possession right off the draw, James, against a very tired group who just iced the puck, leads to an opportunity.
Grabs control of it at the point. Over the doorstep. Takes the feed at the back end. The lane was clogged up and that shot's blocked. The Flyers take it from the side. Picked up along the wall by Tanner. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. And he comes up with a stop there. In the corner, he scores.
On a deflected shot, everyone always talks about the stick positioning. How about the timing to get to the slot area as well, and the ability to just tap it down and redirect it.
The Leafs have used their advantage in shots to take the lead here in the first. Nice job tying up his opponent. Toronto's got the puck along the boards. Slides it over to Watt. Philadelphia's got control of it now from their own end. That's sent in deep. Puck scooped up by Riley. McMahon's got it in the offensive zone. What a save by Goodall!
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
More than half the frame has been played here. We got a 1-0 game to this point. Philadelphia's going to start with the puck in their own end. And they continue to apply pressure here. Through center. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Stolarz freezes the puck and opts for the whistle. Centers glide into the dots. We're ready to get things back going again. Couturier swing the face off here in the offensive zone. Can't connect on the shot. The Flyers gain control of the puck against the wall. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Jort's lugging the puck. they come up along the wing. Sent into the offensive zone. Down to the blue line. Blocked in traffic. And look at the glare from the goaltender after that went off someone in front.
Well, this is an unlucky bounce. As a defender, you're in the middle of the ice trying to clear out any kind of traffic, and the puck just hits you, deflects, and goes into your own net. That's a tough one to take.
Philadelphia's even things up here, and what a time to do it.
Yeah, the bookends of periods are critical, right? Any coach will tell you that, any, analyst will tell you that, and so important that you end the period with momentum, and that's exactly what they've done here by getting equalizers.
And they'll dump it in. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. And that's off a stick. Oh, looked like he had the corner, but he pulls it off the side of the net. Tavares has it in the defensive end. Moves it forward. Big time stop.
Tavares, the holder that save. I mean, he's dialed in, and he recognizes where he has to be at the right time.
Sanheim's got the puck in his own zone. Here we go. Puck's in deep. And a puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Here in the late goings of the period, we're going to tie game. Oh, and he takes possession of the puck from off the wing with the centers all locked up there off the draw. Angles it over to Sealer. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. The puck loose. There's a clearing attempt from their own end. First 20 minutes of play is in the books. Both teams get a chance to refresh and reset. We'll be back with second period action in no time. First period, how process will continue.
Toronto's fortunate to be in a tie game here, James. When you pop the puck up a ton and haven't managed the puck, they've got to limit those turnovers if they want to be successful.
Benoit's got it in the defensive end. Now he slides it up to Knies. Cowan's got it against the boards.
They know how much it means, but it's the next shift that matters most now, James. You want to kind of push and put pressure on your opponent when they're down. You always need players that will fight to get to the middle of the ice and pay the price to be in the interior, and as a result, this goal comes off of hard work.
The Leafs have gone in front by one here in the second period.
Yeah, and it certainly changes the mindset when you're ahead by one in a very close deadlock game, James. Now they got to push the pace, put the pedal to the metal, and try and figure out a way to cash in again.
Intercepted at center by Michkov. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Toronto's got possession of the puck. Shakes off the coverage.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
The Flyers move the puck in the defensive zone. Philadelphia's in transition. Locks it into the offensive zone. That goes wide. Toronto's got a hold of the puck. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Working the puck their own end. Slides it across to Tanner. Good use of the body on the play. Here's an off-man rush. And he dodges the hook check there. Covers the puck up there with the chest. McName's moving it ahead. Toss it for the puck and loses control. And sends it to the reach. Philadelphia's gained possession along the boards. And he takes the dish. Quick shot! And makes the routine save. Toronto's got a hold of the puck now. The Leafs gain possession in their own end. And he slides it quickly to Watt. The Leafs looking against the half wall. York stick handling in his own zone. Moves it to Couturier. Gaining momentum up along the side. Sends it into the offensive zone. And he takes the feed. Here they are on the attack. Takes the shot. Oh, how did he stop that last thing?
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off, and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you, and he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
Toronto's got a hold of it against the wall. Matthews plays it now. A little dipsy doodle when he loses possession of the puck. Robertson's got it in the defensive zone. Toronto's got the puck against the half wall. Takes the pass back at the point. The Leafs will play it against the wall. There he is, restored. Gives them nothing in front.
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
Sends the pass over. Here's a short pass to Coward. The Flyers take possession of the neutral zone. Freaks got it along the wing. You'll need more than that to beat him. Toronto's got it in their own zone. Working the puck deep inside their own end. On the attack along the boards. In front and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. The Leafs have generated plenty of quality scoring chances and a big reason why they lead late in the second period. Tavares wins it and will work now on the attack. Shuts him down. Philadelphia's got the puck in the defensive end. Dumps the puck in. Slides the puck to Joey. Well, there you go. We played 40 minutes. Final chance for the coaches to push their messages home, and we'll see the third period coming up in just a matter of moments. Two down, one to go. Third period, they're ready to drop the puck. We've played two periods, one more to go. Cheryl, how do you assess what you've seen?
Philadelphia's got to switch the momentum here in the third period. Through the first 40 minutes, I felt like they were flat. They're lucky that this game was still close because their feet really weren't under them. If they can play urgent in these final 20 minutes and get some good shot selection and cash in on one, they're going to build momentum and have an opportunity at this game.
Samuel's moving the puck through his own zone. Larson's got it from behind his own net. Taken along the wall by Joey. Loses the coverage there. Look out, here they come on the attack. Standing tall with the save. The Flyers gain control of the puck. And now it's grabbed by Couturier. Grabbed along the board by Tanev. Taken by Nylander. Philadelphia's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Dumps it in. Puck grab by Tanev. Sends a pass over.
Toronto's ahead in this game because of the production of that second line, and this is a nice luxury to have when you've got depth on your bench. You can look down it and really create some internal competition for the ice time.
Puck fired in deep, and they'll go for a change. From the left side, he moves it up ahead. Picked up on the wall by White. The Leafs move it in. Takes the feed at the point. Works it across to Benoit. And they'll get it out of the defensive end. Picked up along the boards by Sanheim. Puck picked up by Cates. Tight angle, throws it on net. Denies the shooter on that play. Nice zone entry from the left. Along the half wall with the puck. There's the physical side. Slides the puck across to Cates. Toronto's got the puck. Philadelphia's got it in the neutral zone.
This is the best part of the game. It's really tight. It's down the stretch. One mistake either way will be the difference maker.
Stoppage of play as we get it offside.
One of the most difficult things to do in hockey is manage the pulse of the game. And when you're trailing, you got to find ways to get back in it, to fuel, to ignite yourself, to push and dictate pace. Well, that hit right there is sending a very clear message that they're still in it.
The Flyers win the draw. Toronto's got a hold of it along the wall.
Toronto's we will not change. Sometimes you do all the hard work to get to the right spots on the ice, but you don't have any puck luck, and that was up in there as it hit the post tonight.
And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave, the momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal.
The Leafs will look to try to bring this home now, up by 2 in the back half of this third period, Cheryl.
It's been a great game for them, James, but it ain't over yet. They've got to find a way to close this one out. And the best thing to do is when you have the puck on your stick, don't give it up for free. Close quickly and look to attack.
Here in the late going to the frame, the Leafs now lead by 2. Matthews won the draw, and they'll start off on the attack. The Flyers have it from their own end. They might have a step here. Trigger on the play.
Well, because he skated himself into no man's land, ran out of real estate, and gets nothing for it.
Think he'd like that one back. Riley's going off to the box for 2 minutes.
Well, the official is right there to make the call, and no question about it, it's tripping. Anytime you take someone's feet out from under them, they're going to head to the box for 2.
And they capitalize on the power play as they step in for the faceoff.
Well, they've earned their first power play of the game. A tone setter right here, and an opportunity to look at the coverage on the setup.
Passes over to Matthews. Toronto's got into the offensive zone. And the puck cross the zone will be forced to leave as well. Oh, here we go. They gain the zone from the left side. Pass ahead. And a great sneak. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one.
He's put the task on that last save, a primetime example that he is in it to win it right now. I mean, that's a high danger, grade A chance that he's able to keep out of the net.
Tavares is ready for the face-off as they'll continue to kill off this penalty. That's one draw. He skates away with the puck after the 2 minutes were tied up. The Leafs have it now. Gets the puck as the clock moves down on the penalty kill. Here's a rocket of a shot. Oh, how about that for sacrifice? Short-handed breakaway. Makes the save. Oh, that's clutch city there.
It's not about how many, it's about the timing of them, James. And this is absolutely pivotal time of the game to make that save. Now momentum is in their favor. Ladar's last save was outstanding. He knew exactly where that puck was going to go. That's anticipation at its finest, to be able to get to the right spot, know where that puck is coming from, and make a high-grade A save.
Getting into the later stages of this period, the Leafs are up 3-1. The Flyers win the defensive zone faceoff. That's the full use of a stick on the power play. Puck scooped up by Kessler. That was picked off. The Flyers scoop it up along the boards. Feeds it over. Wow, he may have stopped it, Cole.
I think you did, James. I mean, you got to protect the ice, especially when it's a great threat shot like that.
Made the stop on the play. The Flyers win the offensive zone. Toronto's got the puck in their own end. Things start to get a little physical out there. He's knocked off the puck there. The Leafs have it from the corner. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. Moves for the check. Oh, what a save by Allen. To the other side.
The goaltender is very aware of where that puck is in the close area, and defends his crease by getting out, being aggressive, and taking away any of the net.
There's the final horn, and this one's in the books.
The Leafs get the win, and I think they have to be pleased with what they saw. Yes, it was a close game, but I thought they were the better team in the show.
Yeah, and they held the bulk of possession, and that tells me a bunch of things, James. I mean, they had the edge in terms of the compete level and the battle. You have to have will and skill, and when you can combine the two, you find a way to put it in.
Welcome back to EA Sports. We're in the city of brotherly love. Yes, we're in Philadelphia, where the Flyers are ready to serve up a little Flyer flu on the ice. And we are officially underway here. Picked up along the wall by Sanheim.
Prepared and you turn the momentum, it's all in your favor.
Dallas came with a purpose tonight, and look at this, they've got the lead.
Sometimes when you're the away team, you just want to get through the first 5 to 10 minutes and settle into a game, but they found their legs right off of the face-off, and they were rewarded with the goal, really dictating the pace in this one.
And he stopped that one. Dallas moves ahead with the puck. Good defensive stop with the poke check.
Trailing by one, sometimes it feels like wasted time, James. It's not wasted, though. You can got to get back to even strength, and maybe you can have a power kill in there as well. Generate some momentum.
The Stars will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
An opportunity with their first power play of the game, an offensive zone draw. You got to be on the same page, and it's huge to win. Possession is everything.
Tries to clear the puck. And he stays in. Throws the puck along the half wall. And he gets in front of that one.
Winston and go there. If you want to be on a PK, you got to make sure that you get to those shooting lanes hard and fast.
Slides it diagonally to Harley. And the puck clears the zone. And he'll take a moment to regroup back in center. Dallas steps inside. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Here's a chance. Fantastic save.
Nadal has been consistent over the course of his career, mainly because of his positioning, James. He gets into that puck square to it and makes the save. Steelers penalty is almost expired.
The Flyers penalty killers come up huge. Big time save and a big time shot.
Well, the PK does a great job, and when you kill a penalty, you create momentum. Great start there.
Oh, it's a smooth skating to lose the defender there. To the front. Big time puck on the play.
Yeah, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Oh, and he just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Trying to get the puck to Washington. And now it's grabbed by Hurley. Dallas is on the attack. Robertson's got the puck. Passes it over. Takes a shot. And that caroms off a body in the lane. And that's picked off in the defensive end. Looks to make a play over to Faksa. And that puck leaves the zone. Taken by Faksa. Moves around along the half wall. Moves the puck over to Havels. Here's a shot. Routine save made by Ossinger.
Well, he's going to win the quick race to the net here, but he's got to have the courage to do it as well. He fights for the space to get the shot off. That's a high danger scoring chance, just doesn't connect.
Into the offensive end now. Bastian's going to play it against the half wall. And that's intercepted by Couturier. He carries the puck up along the wing. The Flyers have it at the offensive end. And turns that one aside.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Can't stay on his feet after that hit. The Flyers working through center. Oh, and he got all of that hip check. Puck goes out of play. We got a face-off coming up. Crochet's aggression a little too much on the ice. The officials dropping the call.
When I played, I was a PKer here, James, and you know when you jump the boards that you're out there to do a job. It is your role to make sure you stymie that offense and you get your team back to even.
Dallas is set to go back to work on the power play.
James, I think this is a critical moment in the game. You've had multiple opportunities on the power play. Haven't been able to convert. Now you get another one. The coach is going to have to continue to form different personnel if they don't get it done.
Oh, and that's poked away in the offensive zone by Hintz. Dallas takes over the puck. Rocks the hard line. Time off the clock as they grab the puck. And they get the puck out. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Quick feed to Rantanen. Dallas takes it across the line. The Flyers have possession shorthanded. Cates takes the puck. Has to get it out of the zone. And they get the puck out of the zone and they'll head off for a long shot.
Well, this is a smart play. They've been in their own zone. They get it out. Now they've got some energy jumping on the ice, looking to retrieve.
Foley keeps the play alive. Puck grabbed by Couturier. And that's picked out by Burke. Sagan scooped up the puck now here inside his own zone. Contact sport, people. There's proof right there. There's the whistle. We got an offside.
Couturier is in a lot of pain here, James, as he's trying to make his way back to the bench. He was injured somewhere in the shift, showing his passion to try and stay committed to the play, but he's got to get off.
Philadelphia's had the shot advantage here in this first period, but they still find themselves down. Duchesne's quick stick lands from the puck here at center. Well, fun start to this one as period number one comes to an end. We've still got lots more still in store. Kids are coming out on the ice here to play the little mini prospects game, and we'll be back with more now.
keep him out of the game, James. He just received confirmation from the staff, and this isn't good.
Not good at all. Huge blow for the team, and somebody who's just so well-liked, too, right? Those intangibles that he brings on the bench as well, times like this, don't like seeing it at all. Here's a chance to get it out. Well, they can't clear, but they still hang on to it. Philadelphia is looking to break out. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Handles the pass from the right side. And a nice save there as play continues. Across the line from center. Goes right to the crease. And he opts to wait for more support. Quick pass to Heiskanen. Shot. And that carries off a body in traffic. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get him somewhere.
He's got a step. Oh, I think he got confused when he was going to do that.
You can see him looking at the goaltender, whether he's going to shoot or deke, and while he's thinking, he's running out of real estate.
Dallas plays it along the wing. Pass back to the point. And that shot dies in traffic. Philadelphia is looking to break out. Oh, textbook quick pick to turn that over. Moves it in front. He scores! What a play! Dallas extends the lead to 2 as they make their way back to center ice. Is there a concern of complacency now when you've got that 2-goal lead?
Well, I think the big thing is you've got a comfortable lead, but you can't get comfortable, if you know what I'm saying, James. You got to continue to attack. You can't sit back. You got to continue to push and do the things that got you the lead in the first place.
Takes the team in the middle of the neutral zone. Pass it back. That shot's blocked. And he takes the feed. The Stars playing along the wing. Takes a shot. Scores! Tyler Seguin.
Well, I've been here. I mean, you're up against a tough opponent, someone who's really fast. You feel like a turnstile because he's just been blown by. I mean, he uses his speed, his powerful stride to get to length, and man, does he convert on it.
Dallas is now up by a field goal in this one.
Wow, this is tough to take if you're the opponent. Frustrating when you had the majority of the shots and you found a way to outplay your opponent, but they've just been more opportunistic.
Single step all opposite.
The key to being a great goaltender is not giving up second shot opportunities, and it's playing the rebounds to the corner. He does an excellent job here.
The Stars are across the line and into the offensive end. The Stars have it behind the net. Handles the pass to the goal. Taken along the wall by Obels. The Flyers have it now. Puck picked up by Sealer. And he's tight to the puck back there. And he makes the easy save. Dallas with possession in their own zone. Steps inside. The Flyers have a hold of it in the defensive zone. They complete the pass as it goes off a stick.
The Flyers are going to need to regroup if they want to get back in this game, James. They're halfway through it. There's still plenty of time left. They have to do much better than they started in the first half.
Big time stop there.
When you look at a goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it has come in handy for him because he makes an incredible save just by instincts alone.
What a steal in his own end. Turns aside the slap shot. Takes the feed. Pass across to Robertson. To the crease. Too much traffic in the lane. Moves it on over to Sanheim. Intercepts it at center. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone.
Nadar's been off his game tonight, really looking uncomfortable between the pipes, and he needs to settle in and find a way to get this momentum for his team. But on the other side of the puck, I mean, the Florida have to contribute offensively, and they can only do that if there's a sense of urgency to their game.
From behind the net now, he scoops up the puck. The Stars gain the zone. Makes the save. Dragged along the boards by Konechny. The Flyers will play it from the defensive zone. Sneaks by the poke check. There he is.
They always say, James, at the start of a period and the finish period, they're critical times, and they get one here. They go to the dressing room with a lot of momentum.
This is just a fantastic goal. I mean, the puck carrier knows exactly where he is on the ice. He trusts his end. To see him baiting the defender to come and overplay. He turns quickly and powers to the net. You can just see the panic in the defender line in there, James. That's a tough play.
And we are just moments away from the start of the third period. Well, the moment of truth for both teams here as we are underway in the third. All right, Cheryl, we've played 2 periods in this one. Give the fans at home your take on what you've seen.
The Flyers coaches can't be happy with the performance of their team tonight here, James. I mean, there has been no secondary effort. They haven't won the battles. They haven't competed. And as a result, they haven't had the puck on their stick. They got to figure it out, try to push, have some urgency in this third period.
The Stars gain possession along the wall. Puck scooped up by Randy. Oh, that changed directions, and he still got in front of it. The Stars have it up. The Stars are sending a clear message that they are not taking their foot off the gas in this third period here, Cheryl.
Well, you can certainly tell that they bought into the game plan, and the coach is certainly ecstatic with the performance of the entire bench. I mean, look at the way they're moving, holding the puck, attacking the net at the right times. It has been a seamless effort.
Came up with the save on that play. And a solid stop on the play there. Yeah, cut it. Comes to the point. Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out. Solid hit on that play. Pumped up good. The Stars gain control of the puck. Drills him. And it goes up the stick and up to the side. Here they come on the left. To his teammate. Picked off by Sanheim. Quick pass to Konechny. Avoids the puck all alone. Great opportunity there. Another great stop.
He does a great job being set in position here. Otherwise, he's not going to be able to make that second save, James. But it's pure athleticism that gets the job done.
And called for the offside. We'll get a face-off.
A goaltender, they have to have talent, they have to have mobility, they have to be able to track the puck, but they have to have a willingness to find it and fight for any second shot, and that's exactly what happens here. Out-battling, out-willing, and you make the save.
The Flyers have been the busier team in the offensive zone, but they still trail in the third. Stoppage in play as the puck goes up and over. We'll get a face-off. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. The Stars now lead by 3. The Flyers take possession after that neutral zone face-off. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Puck not loose after that hit. Philadelphia's got it in their own zone. Perfectly executed hit chip there. What a save, and it stays out. Moves the puck behind the net. And he slides it quickly to Seguin. On-man rush. That's one. Philadelphia's got the puck along the wall. Moves it to Berge. Right on the doorstep. And he has struck that save. Philadelphia's got it along the wall. Here they come inside the neutral zone. Dumps it in. Dallas gains a hold of possession.
Certainly, James, and these are the ones that the coach loves. They always say play on your toes.
The Stars will play it in their own end. Dallas plays the puck along the boards. Beat the goaltender, but couldn't beat the post. Inside of the final minute here in the third. Dallas has it in their own zone. Scooped up along the wall by Foxa. Looking to make something happen along the boards. An easy save by Ottenbrink. Dallas has the puck. Looking to set up offensively. He grabs the puck here on the point. And he easily stops that one. Picked up along the boards by Cates. Poked away at center by Foxa. And he avoids the poke check with some great effort. Along the wall by Jackson. Shot count was certainly one-sided, but maybe in the wrong direction tonight.
Doesn't really matter, does it, James? Listen, there's no dead-angle shots with this group. They were able to get to prime scoring areas, and when they got the chance, they converted.
Well, on behalf of Cheryl Pounder, my broadcast partner, my name is James Cebulski. Thank you so much for joining us. A fun night of hockey tonight, and we look forward to bringing you more action soon. See ya. Hi, everybody. We're in the Sunshine State, and the Panthers ready to scratch and claw their way to victory here on the ice tonight. It's about to go down. The Flyers start the possession as we are now underway. Moves it quickly over to Sanheim. From hit to both off the puck. The Panthers will play from the corner. Comes up with a stop.
Well, you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly.
They've got numbers. The Flyers gain possession. With some open space at center. Fires it into the offensive zone. Jones moves the puck along the right side into the offensive zone. Great pass from the left wing. Oh, the ice.
The cliche in hockey is you want to start the game hard and physical and really set the tone, and that's what he was doing right there. Well, players should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender in just here. Gets out in front of him and makes a save.
Lots of time left in this period. We're still scoreless. And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers strummed up. Clear from the defensive zone. They don't get it up, but they still have the puck. Fires it into the offensive zone. And he takes the pass. Florida's on the attack. Save it a beauty.
Well, we know he's got a great glove hand, and man, does he ever show it off right there with that stop.
He got all of that one. Dumps it into the ozone. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Nicholas lugging the puck. There's a shot.
I think he makes a really good read here, James. He anticipates the play well and gets himself square to the shooter, but unfortunately, this one hits him, and it seems to be a little leaky because it finds its way to the back of the net.
The Panthers draw first blood here in period number one.
It's been a bit of a scrappy play going back and forth here, James, but they get up by one, and I wonder if it now opens the game up.
Philadelphia's gained the line and into the zone. The Flyers gain control of the puck against the wall. There's the whistle stopping the play. Allowing him to get off the ice and get a much-needed breather here. Well, he didn't get the dance partner he wanted, but someone's ready to go.
Yeah, standing up and standing in, and he wants a part of it. He wants to send a message and respond to his teammate. They make their way over to the penalty box, still chirping one another. You can see that it was testy out there, but they'll go back to the box and they'll sit for 5.
A wild couple of minutes there, and things have finally cooled down as both teams will settle in for the face-off. Barkov's won it in their own end. And now it's taken by Marchand. Feeds it on over to Barkov. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Kachuk. And they'll go the other way with a great play by Michkov. The Panthers have it from their own end. Ahead of steam now towards the front. Here's the chance to the middle.
Ladar's been so impressive, in particular in that last sequence, James, and he's out of gas. Didn't prevent him from making that save, but now he's going to get some much-needed rest as that puck heads out of his zone.
There's the whistle, icing the call, big face-off looming.
Oh, we're going to have to check that one out again. It was just spectacular, James. When you're out competing your opponent, you're dialed in. You're so athletic, you make those kind of saves. Sealer's not going to be able to return to the game, James. I mean, that injury that he suffered earlier is going to keep him out. This is that tough loss for their team.
No, and you clearly kind of know where you stand from a coaching standpoint now, but that is a serious blow compared to the rest of the game. Taken by Dvorak. Takes the feed from the wing. Florida's got possession at center. Pounder, I don't know where that went.
Well, from where I live, that's certainly a province, James. But man, you got to find a way to convert in prime time scoring area. And that one, not even sure where that's gone.
Made that stop. Bedard's going to hang on for a whistle. Here in the late goals of the period, Florida's ahead 1-0. Flyers win the draw. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Here we go, on the rush. Fires it. What save! And then someone in the goal on the attack. Point-to-point pass. What save! Second off by deflection. Turned over the wall by Sohan. Followed by Brodsky. Florida's on the attack. Here's a chance. He scores! First touchdown,
Yeah, they've been trying out the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heels. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum.
Florida's on a mission to here still in the first.
And they've really controlled the puck, and in fact, they dominated throughout the first 20 minutes of the game, James. They've had their opponent chasing, and when they chase, they put the puck to the net. They've had great shooting opportunities, and they've taken them.
Grabbed along the board by Brink. Florida's got it behind the net. Drysdale's got the puck in his own zone. Fires it on net. Just gets enough to keep it out.
Tippett's time in the penalty box is up, and he's got to get back to just finding his place within the game on the ice, and he gets a nice scoring chance right there that needs to give him some confidence. He can play physical, but he's also got to play with his brain.
Florida's been the better team here in this first period. More shots and more goals. Just a better all-around execution. Couturier's won the face-off here in the offensive zone. And there you go. Period number one is done. We're going to come back in just a quick moment with period number two. back in their seats. Teams are on the ice. They're ready to drop the puck here for period number 2. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. So how do you sum up things so far here, partner? We've seen a period played already.
Nadal's been outstanding in the first period, James, and really the only reason this game is close. This is exactly why you build your team from the goaltending position out.
The Flyers have it against the wall. And they get some breathing room as the puck leaves the defensive end. And now it's grabbed by Nikolai. Philadelphia's gained possession along the boards. Scooped up along the wall by Zamula. The Flyers pick up steam and are on the attack. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. He puts it off the outside of the post.
Philadelphia's been working hard, and they're still in the game here. Yes, they hit the pipe and it went out, but they're still in the game. They'll have to fight right to the end.
Pushes it across to O'Hagan. They've got numbers here. Here's a save pass. He scores! Flyers now leading 3-0, and we're only in period number 2.
Well, they have a commanding presence all game, and it's really been a game of chicken and egg. They dominated in terms of possession. They're finding ways to take it to the net, Jim. They're sharing the puck. They're doing all things well. You know that the coach is going to love this one.
The Panthers have been on fire offensively tonight, and they lead for good reason here in the second. Philadelphia's won it. Gets the puck in deep. The Panthers look to start the transition game. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. That's blocked by Bledar. Trying to get it out of the own end. Off his teammate, stays at the line.
That's glaring miscommunication right there. He thought he had an open lane, and at the last minute, his teammate jumped into it.
Carries the puck up through center. Swept away by the blocker. Slides it back to the blue line. Handles the pass. Puck grabbed by Drysdale. Against the wall.
Wow, and this is done perfectly, James. No stop sign here. You know, you might put on the numbers, a nice clean hit, and everyone on the bench erupts with that one, knowing that not only do they gain the puck, but a message-sending hit along the wall.
Receives the pass. With possession along the wall. Puts a little mustard on the hit tonight. Scores! Locals out of the crowd. Really turn up the heat.
So creative and free, and the reason why you can play free because you're playing with a ton of confidence, not afraid to put the puck to the net and force the trigger.
And they grab possession of the puck up to that center ice face. Stops it cold. Quick pass across to Brink. That's a magnificent save.
Nadal has really struggled tonight, and the team in front of him as well. They've got to find a way to get back on track. They need to switch the momentum of this game if they want to get back in it.
Past the halfway mark of this period, the Panthers have a 4-goal lead. Philadelphia's got the puck inside the offensive zone. The Flyers carry it along the wall. Beautiful read in the defensive end by O'Hagan. The Flyers play the puck from the back of the net. Denied by the goaltender. Puck picked up by Cates. Hammers the shot. Denies from the stopper. Jones has it in the defensive end. The Flyers have it now. And that slides right out to center ice. Stepping out of the crease now to play the puck. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Dishes it off. The Panthers gain possession in their own end. Both sides mixed up in a battle for the puck along the wall. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. The Flyers scoop it up along the boards. Cutting to the front of the net. Decides to think about it. Lets it fly. With the stop. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen.
blown out right now, James. But what better way to create some charge here while your captain settling everyone down?
Tendy plays it up. And now he moves it quickly to Ekblad. Dumped into the opposite corner. There it is. That's a wrap for period number 2. Both teams will get a chance to get a little breather here. And we'll come back. Third period action next. Welcome back to EA Sports, the final frame of this one. Here we go, third period set to get underway. Simply too much to not enough at this point. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far.
The Flyers are behind this game, James, and there's only one reason, a hot goaltender. I mean, they're creating a ton of scoring chances, a lot of room on the ice, and no one to drive the play, but they just haven't been able to solve the Tendy.
Ekblad's lugging the puck. Goalkeeper holding it after that hit. Scrum ensues along the boards. Bergeron's on the attack in the offensive zone. Times of traffic. He grabs the puck here inside his own end. Takes the feed. Here's the blue line. Looks to set up at the point. Quick feed to Samora.
But they're going to have to find a way to dig themselves out of this hole, and it's a large one at that. They're going to put their work boots on and try and kick it into high gear if they even want an opportunity to claw their way back in this game.
The Flyers don't really have time on their side here, but at least they've got something to push with.
Yeah, really tough hole to climb out of, but certainly one goal will give them a little bit of a lift. It's respectable.
Here we go, on the rush here. Good stop by Bobrovsky. Panthers continue to lead big here in this third period. Philadelphia's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Quick pass to Drysdale. Slides the puck over. Taken along the wall by Tippett. Maintains possession of the puck along the blue line. The Panthers have it now. Here they come up along the wing. Into the offensive zone. The Flyers get a hold of the puck in their own end. Quick stop. Stop by the goaltender.
What a save. I mean, how quick you have to be able to get on that puck, James. Anytime it's in the low spot, you've got to be on your toes, and that's exactly what he was to be able to make the save.
Philadelphia's got a hold of it along the wall. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Here they come. Fired into the offensive zone, allowing for the blue line to change things up. Puck scooped up by Rodriguez. The Flyers take possession in the defensive end. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. The Panthers move the puck in the defensive zone. Now a quick pass to Barkov. Strong use of the body. Slows him up on the play, and that's going to cost him as the officials caught that one. Here comes the officials' call. Kachuk's stick work has resulted in a 2-minute penalty for hooking.
Coaches hate these plays. They call them the lazy plays because you're reaching because you're in a bad spot on the ice, and hooking's the call.
A chance to capitalize here on the power play.
So first power play of the game, James. You want to start with possession and look to get shots to the net. It is the tone setter.
Philadelphia's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Let's see what they can do with it. The Flyers take it along the wall. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Conan.
Ford has been stifling their opponent all game long. They're right up in their face. They're turning over pucks. They're finding ways to interrupt the play. And wow, they're going forward quick in a hurry. And they're just dominating the scoreboard.
Lumos Doridov's ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Motion to Conan. The Flyers have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Through center. Here's a short pass to York. Fires it into the offensive zone. And a stop on the Boston. And that somehow stayed out of the net.
The truck standing up, ready to go.
Philadelphia's got a hold of the puck. Florida's back to even strength as they've killed out the penalty.
Well, everyone is up. The coach knows exactly what the PK unit had to do, and they got out there, they were responsible, and they took care of business.
Looking to set up offensively. He says, let's get physical on that play. The blue line takes a shot. And he shuts the door again.
I'm not sure where the defense is, but I'll tell you what, the goaltender has been outstanding, made a flurry of saves to keep his team in this one.
Getting into the later stages of this period, Florida's got a little more jump in their step tonight. They lead it 4-1. This one-sided affair finally nearing the end. Stop. Taken by the truck. Putting the ball over the Howard. Croswell's got it in the defensive end. Florida's got possession of the puck. There's another for the hit parade. Good work on the play. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the City of Brotherly Love. I'm James Cebulski for EA Sports. I'm not here to patch up the crack in the Liberty Bell, but I'm here to watch some Flyers hockey tonight. Oh, this building's electric, and both teams are set to go. The Flyers get off to a good start as they win the opening faceoff. Hits it in deep. The Avs gain possession along the wall. And now it's trapped by Lehkonen. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Couturier. And now it's over to McKinnon. Shot! Is that just like that? The perfect road start.
A cliche is always getting the start, but that is exactly what it means. And the coach couldn't have drawn it up any prettier to take the crowd out of the game early and send a message right from puck drop.
The Avalanche have struck quickly, and there's still a relatively clean sheet of ice out there.
Yeah, it's early in the first period here, and you can see that they have that sense of urgency, James. It's almost as if they said, yeah, we know we're in your barn. We're going to come at you right away.
We're still in the early stages of this period. Colorado's up 1-0. The Avs start with the puck in their own end. Feeds the puck across to Lehkonen. Throws it around along the half wall. He's on the save. Takes the feed from the left side. Oh, he exploded on him in the open ice.
You want to send a message to your opponent early in the game, and that early delivery of a bone-crushed hit, that does just that.
Read it perfectly and breaks up the play. Moves it quickly over to Hathaway. Play whistle dead, offside the call.
As we look at that hit, you can certainly see the adrenaline running through his body on that one. I mean, he elicited all of his power into that hit there, James. But I really like the timing of it. You want to make sure that you're dictating tempo and pace right from the onset of the game. That's how you do it.
Passes it over to Colton. Moves the puck along the half wall. Quick feed to Burns. Grabs the puck here in the blue line. Takes a shot. The Avs have it in the offensive end. And there's a shot. Freedom to get off a stick. York stick handling in his own zone. Trying to get it out of the zone here. And the goaltender's going to play it out of the crease. Puts it off the iron. Had the side of the net, but doesn't go.
Philadelphia is starting to generate more chances. This is exactly what you want. When the game is close, you have to find a way to get it back to equal. This one goes off the pipe, but they can't get frustrated. Just continue to pump away and generate those opportunities.
Puck set down the ice. We'll get an icing.
Bedard's last save has to give this team some momentum. I mean, that's a point-blank chance that he's able to take away. Just very aggressive and assertive in his crease.
The Avs have been the better team in this first period. More scoring opportunities, and as a result, more goals. Brewer's got it. Now they'll look to see what they can do with it offensively.
And it rings that one clean. Everyone's ready for the puck. They know they're attacking now with the tired group that they're playing against.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. We got a 1-0 game to this point. And off the draw, they'll take possession. Takes the feed, moving in. Sends it in deep. The Avalanche have the puck against the boards. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Colorado's looking to break out. Here they come on the attack. Malinsky's got it in the offensive zone. Blocked in traffic. Philadelphia's got it in their own zone. Working the puck deep inside their own end. And they send it right back to him. Throws it in. The Avs get a hold of the puck along the boards. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Philadelphia's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Tibbetts going to play against the half wall. From the point, they take control of it. Quick shot. Turns him away. this one over. And he slides it quickly to Taves. Colorado's got it along the wall. Picked up along the boards by Taves. And gets pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Puts it on net. The easy glove save by Wedgwood.
New game here, Dennis. New game, James. But I really like the pushback to get the equalizer. Now it's what they do with that momentum. This next shift, it's critical. When you watch this play from start to finish, I think of one word, and that's attack, James. He does a great job. The Lions have leveled the playing field in the late goings of period number 1. Yeah, no time like the present, right, James? Absolutely. See, heading into the intermission, and you can take that to the bench, right? I mean, finding ways to get the equalizers here. Now you get a little bit of a rest, and you got to come out firing on all cylinders to start the second.
Quick pass to Kelly.
Trying to create numbers. They do such a great job of getting to the net. And next opportunity ensues.
Gets it out of his own end. Handles the puck. Takes it out of the offensive zone and back to center. Excited as this opening period comes to an end. One of the all-time great rock acts from the 80s getting set to play here for these fans. And we'll catch our breath back to more.
Keep your eyes to the sky for tonight's big prize.
Teams with a chance to recharge and refresh, and this second period all set to get underway. Been a fun one so far. Either side getting it in. Still time here as we open things up in the second. Let's get the Calvin Cheryl Pounder back into this one. What do you make of the first 20 minutes of action?
The Flyers have zero offensive production in this game. They've been on their heels, and really their opponent has taken it to them. The goaltender has been strong, and it's the reason this game is still tied.
And a smart hits-up play to poke out away by McKinnon.
You have to be quick in your crease if you want to be able to deny low zone shots. He does that perfectly as he's tight to the shooter right there.
Picked up along the wall by Hathaway. Can't connect. Colorado's got a hold of the puck now. Hathaway. Oh, hits the post.
Oh, and that's a tough shot here. They're really a prime shooting area. They've got to give some kudos to the Devils. He's in good position and close to that shot.
Trying to get the puck out of his own end. And they take care of business on the play. Moves it to Manson. Oh, look at this. Quick shot. Scores! There it is. The go-ahead goal.
And how good does that feel? You can see the selling. The energy is certainly there. And now it's about dictating the pace going forward. Next shift, critically important. Well, he certainly looks frustrated after letting that goal in, James. It's almost like a fielder in baseball. If you touch it, you should be able to stop it. And then he gets a big chunk of that one. Unfortunately, it goes in the netting.
And we'll get a face-off after the offside call. Oh, here we go. You knew that was coming.
Tempers are flaring now. You don't shoot that puck after the whistle unless you're sending a message. And you know, James, that you're going to have to answer for it.
Oh, and it's all over.
Well, it's over. It almost looked uncontested, didn't it? I mean, he took it square, and he had no chance on that one, James. Tough to watch fighting, but sometimes when it's a tilt on the road and you're a winner, it creates a ton of momentum.
I think they found the tooth that was lost, and both teams now back inside the face-off circle. The Boris quick stick lands with the puck here at center. The Avs look to start the transition game. by Dvorak. Here's a short pass from Michkov.
Man, James, does he ever look shaken up after that huge hit? I mean, I'm not sure if he got winded or if he's injured, but he's trying to make his way back to the bench.
Angles it over to Nichushkin. Slides the puck across to Goloviev. Slides the pass over to McKinnon. Avoids the poke check. What a steal in his own end. Tremendous hit. They put the puck into the offensive end. Colorado's got the puck along the wall. Works it across to Lehkonen.
There's a ton of traffic, and he finds the puck to make the save. That was a fabulous move.
Picked up along the wall by Michkov. Shakes off the coverage. Takes the shot. Denied by the goaltender. Forces the turnover. Stopped by the goaltender. Launches the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. And makes the new team save. The Avs will play it from the defensive zone. And that's stolen by Tippett. Here's a shot. And there's the save. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off.
Alvarez wasn't expecting that huge hit. You have to be aware of your surroundings, in particular where your opponent in the traffic is on the ice. Philadelphia's player who was injured earlier in the game will not be returning now. James, we just received the update. Difficult time for this team to see if they can regroup and get it done.
All right, thanks for that, Pounder. Definitely the curveball that we're looking for in this one.
Burns is going to need some earmuffs to block out the noise, James. I mean, when you injure the home crowd's player, you know that you're going to face a lot of chance and lose. They're really frustrated in this one.
The Avalanche have possession along the boards. Philadelphia's got the puck along the wall. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Just here in the late stages of this frame, we've got a 2-1 game. Philadelphia's got it, and they're on the attack. Moves the puck over to Tippett. Makes the save, cool and calm under pressure. Centers are lined up, and we are ready to resume. The Avs win the draw on their own end. Burns works the puck in his own zone. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Quick feed to Sealer. Philadelphia's got it in their own zone. Takes a shot, and he comes up with a stop there.
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off, and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you, and he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
Play blown dead. Let's get the call. The Flyers have been handed 2 for interference.
Fragile timing here, James, at the end of the period. It's a close game. The PKers have to get to work and get some rest here.
And here we go. Oh, and down he goes, and he goes down hard.
Yeah, he does, Jim. He gets clipped square, and you can see that he's laboring to get up. The home side is going to gain a lot of adrenaline after that win. Frustration, physicality, and that fight says it all.
Landeskog's ready for the draw as we get set to resume this power play. Colorado's won the draw.
Sequence of saves. He was so dialed in. Saves wearing the D-boxing out.
Just 25 seconds to go here. Oh, the whole team is waiting here inside the Hudson zone. The fans are nervous. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. face-off coming up here.
Well, you know that you want to gain possession and you want to keep the pressure on because the goaltender is the only one who can't change, and he is the most fatigued guy on the ice. So you want to find ways to get some net front presence, get shot through the net because, man, he needs a rest.
We played not one, but 2 periods now tonight. That's a chance to go grab that final snack. Go stretch your legs because a big third period is just around the corner. In the books. Big third period coming up for both teams, and we're ready to go. The Avs go right back at it on the power play here and win the draw to start the frame. Takes it over. Goes right to the crease. Oh, how did he get it? Come on, man. What a stop by Goodar.
This is such a quick shot that comes from the slot, but you have to have good reflexes to be able to make that club save.
Oh, great play to sidestep the break check. Gets in front. Oh, and a misfires. That goes right out of the zone. The Avs to play from the defensive zone. Played along the wall by McCall. Loses the coverage there. Philadelphia's got control of it now from their own end. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Toss to the bench. Colorado's got it near the point. Picked off by Zamora.
The Flyers are doing a great job of anticipating the play, and that's why the puck is on their stick. They're intercepting pucks all game long. They've got to make it on them. They've got to transfer, head north, and start cashing in.
Colorado's in transition. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Grabbed along the boards by Natchez. The Avs will play it in their own end. Colorado's got the puck against the half wall. The Avs have it now. That's a fly. Colorado's able to save. Into the corner of the attacking area. The Avalanche have gained possession off the wall. Oh, what a save at the club by Goodar.
Goaltender spent so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
Cage moves the puck. Olafson's got it along the wing. The Flyers get a hold of the puck in their own end. Oh, great move to sidestep the pick. Makes the save. What a reaction with the blocker. He looks deep to Colton. That's blocked by Goodar. The Avs gain possession. And that frees up possession. We got a whistle as the puck goes out of play.
Godar's been a difference maker tonight here, James. And if you look at the sequence of saves, making the ones that you have to, right? The timeliness of it, finding ways to keep the puck out, and that just infuses confidence throughout the entire group. And you can often see it in the next shift after a big save.
Colorado's going to start off with the puck here in the neutral zone after winning that faceoff. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And that's a smart heads-up play by Brink. Here's a backhander. Oh, a clutch save!
Now, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of his crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
Up on the play. Referee's hand goes up here. And let's see what the definitive call is on the ice. The Avs are going to be short-handed because of a chipping call.
Well, it's kind of hard to protect a one-goal lead when you're sitting in the box and your team's short-handed, James. PK Lewis going to have to find a way to stave off the power play here.
Tippett's taking it from his own end. Knocked away by McKinnon. Can't hang on to the puck after taking it off. And he slides it quickly to McKinnon. Oh, and some smooth skating. There's a defender there. And a great save.
Godar's been outstanding tonight. opportunity to win. You can't ask for more than that.
Sends it over to Lehkonen.